everyone, it's Allie and welcome to my channel, and today I am super excited to be sharing with you a big haul from a local Goodwill. Alright, so I've got another Goodwill haul. I've had a lot of ThredUp videos recently, but I am going to take a break from ThredUp for a little bit and get back out to thrifting since I am pretty settled down here in South Carolina now. A lot of our visitors are gone for the summer. So maybe I'll do like a reseller day in my life. Let me know if you guys want to see that, or just if you have any other video suggestions for me. But yeah, this haul is from one day. I was in the Goodwill for probably an hour and a half, and I am pretty happy with everything that I got. There are a few things that I need to fix up a little bit, but hopefully they will be worth my investment. And overall, I would say this is a pretty good mix of solid bread and butter pieces as well as some gems sprinkled in, which is how I love my Goodwill hauls to be. And my cost of goods ended up being almost perfectly $5 an item, and that is exactly where I want the cost of goods to sit for these types of hauls. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so first up, let's go through the items that I might be keeping for myself. A lot of times when I say I'm keeping items, like I haven't tried on the items yet, which is the case for today. And I usually don't end up keeping all of them, but I do like to pick up items that I am okay with selling. And that's how I feel about everything that I might be keeping today. First up is a super basic item. It's just a Pittsburgh Pirates t-shirt, and it's very funny to me that I thrifted this down in South Carolina. But I am a Pittsburgh girl. That's where I was born. That's like where all my family lives. And I do like to go to Pittsburgh Pirates games about once a year. We'll see now that I'm down in the South, but I think this would be fun to wear to the minor league baseball games down here in Charleston. But I also think this is a really cute graphic t-shirt to style with jeans or whatever, so I definitely will be wearing this just out and about. This is one that I definitely will be wearing just like once, I think, and then I'll probably sell it. And that is this adorable textured pink penguin sweatshirt. And I love to wear pink. I love a fun little holiday sweatshirt, so I'm sure my husband and I will have some kind of holiday party down here, so I'll probably just wear it for that, and then I will go ahead and list it in my closet. This is from a brand called Lynx, and I think it actually is new with tags. Yeah, it is new with tags, and it looks like the suggested retail is $40. So nothing too crazy there, but yeah, I think just a cute little piece for winter. Then this one I really like. I don't know if it's going to be long enough on me, but this might work with like some of my really high-waisted pants or some skirts. And that is this adorable cropped corduroy floral button-up blouse. A lot of words in there. And this is from Cider, which is one of those Instagram brands that are pretty expensive. And I have sold pieces from Cider in the past, and they do okay, like definitely not crazy or anything. But if this doesn't work out for me, I do think this is going to end up selling really well. Maybe on Depop. Honestly, my Depop has been doing pretty well. And I think I just got an email that there are not actually going to be any seller fees anymore on that platform. But I am planning on doing a whole video about my experience on Depop so far, maybe talking about some of the categories that they have on Depop, like all the different names they have for different styles. So if you are a Depop seller, be on the lookout for a community tab post from me, because I'm going to be asking you guys for your experiences and your tips. I'm really excited for this one for the fall. I'm always on the lookout for good fall dresses. So this is from ASOS, which I actually really like for myself. It doesn't really do the best on the secondhand market most of the time, but I do think that this one actually would sell for at least like $25. But this is a linen blend, so it'll be perfect for a southern fall, and I love the colors because they're still a little bit summery, but they do lean into fall, I think. Pretty sure that this is a midi length, or at least it'll be a little bit past the knees on me. And yeah, I just love anything floral, of course, so I was super happy to find this. And then lastly, this one's probably the most iffy, honestly. My sister found this skirt, and I do love selling skirts. I know that's like a very unpopular opinion, but I like skirts for myself. I do like to sell them. And I think this one is so pretty. It is this vintage like tapestry style skirt, and it has all these tassels on the bottom, which I think are so adorable. And it's just extremely comfortable, and I think that these are such pretty colors for fall. I'll just kind of have to see how it fits on me. Okay, so now let's get into everything that I am definitely gonna sell. So I'll just kind of lump these two together. They were right by each other, probably donated by the same person. So these pieces are by J. Jill, and they're both 100% linen. Really, really pretty one, blue floral. This one's a size medium. And then this one actually is a size small, and it's more of like a tunic-y, striped, coastal type of piece. So J. Jill, 100% linen pieces are total bread and butter for me. I pretty much always list tops like that for $28 and hope to get at least 20. Here's another just good quality kind of basic top. So this is from the brand Cut Loose, and it's a size extra large, so we love that. Kind of piglet core. Should we bring Winnie the Pooh core out? I feel like this would be so cute for like a Disney cosplay kind of look for Piglet. Very pretty pink stripes. And I've heard a lot of people talk about this brand as a bolo, and I do have one other item from Cut Loose in my closet, and it hasn't sold yet. And it's been up for quite a while, like I would say at least 6 months or so. So that piece I think is just a plain blue top. That has not sold yet, but maybe because this one is a little bit cuter and it's a good size. Hopefully this will sell. Okay, I love this one. I wish this was my size. This is like one of my favorite dresses I've ever seen. And it's just from H&M. And H&M, I was talking to my sister about this, like some of their pieces are so crappy and they just fall apart, and then other ones last for years and years. I have a dress from H&M that I've had for like over 10 years, and it is a total fall and winter staple for me, and it's still in really good shape. And that's how I feel like this one is. It just feels like really good quality. So it is this gorgeous, gorgeous midi length dress, and it does have like a big ruffle hem to the bottom, and then there are like 5 buttons to the front. But this is like my perfect dress. I love the cut of this. I love the colors. I love the flowers all over it, of course. Okay, this piece has already sold already. I did list a lot of these pieces yesterday right when I got them, and I am surprised by this fast sale because I was debating on this item because this brand has not done well for me in the past, and that brand is Cabby. And I would highly recommend, even though Cabby is a pretty expensive brand, I would highly recommend checking comps when you do find it in the thrift store, because some pieces will just sit forever. And this one is an extra small too, so I was worried about that size. But this, I think, is a very, very cute cardigan. Apparently animal print is back in this year. And yeah, I listed this for $35, and I would say within about half an hour, I got an offer for $25, and I very happily accepted that. Next up, we've got another great fall piece. I really do pick up pretty much anything. I don't really waste my time looking through tanks in the thrift stores because at least at mine, they're still like $5, and I don't really think hardly any tank is gonna be worth me picking up for that much money. But yeah, aside from that, pretty much every time I go to like a standard size Goodwill, I try to look through pretty much all the categories, and I'll pick up a sweater or tank dress no matter what the season is. But of course, now that we are approaching fall, I get more excited about pieces like this. But this is an Eliza J dress. Eliza J is another brand like Cabby that can be super hit or miss. Some pieces do really well, some pieces really just never sell, or they sell for like $15. But a lot of Eliza J's pieces do sell for over $50, so I would definitely be on the lookout for it. This dress is in perfect condition. I think it is a very desirable style. Of course, perfect colors for fall, and just the fact that it's long sleeve. Long sleeve dresses can be harder to find, I think. And this is a size 8, so really solid size there. I'm interested to see how these do. These are some pants from Beta brand, I think is how you say it. And these are a size large long, so really good size to sell there. I definitely do better with pieces that are long or tall rather than short or petite. These are a really nice charcoal color. They honestly feel like they have never been worn at all. And I know this brand used to be like a massive bolo, but ever since COVID and people stopped going into the office as much, I don't think it sells as well anymore. I've only sold one piece from Beta brand, and it was a top, and it did eventually sell for maybe even $40 to $50. It sat for a while, and maybe that's going to be the situation here, but it is a high quality brand, and I think people still are on the lookout for it. I think this is a really, really cute skirt for fall. This is from a brand called Garnet Hill, and this is a size 12, so really fantastic size there. And thankfully I did find a really cute stock photo. It's kind of a timeless look, I think, and I believe that this retailed for at least $150. So like many of these items, if I could get around 30 or up, I would be really happy. All right, I'm excited about this one. This brand actually does a little bit better than I thought. So this is Janie and Jack. It's a kids brand, and this is a pretty big kid size. It's a size 16, but it is this adorable, adorable long sleeve rose dress. It's got these adorable little gold button details. Perfect for the Christmas season or pictures or just like a fall wedding or anything like that. And a lot of dresses from this brand do sell for around $50. So it's definitely one of the better kids brand options to pick up. Okay, I do need to look a little bit more into this brand. It's called Bianca. I know I've sold this once before. I think I got a piece from this brand in like a big thread-up box. I can't remember if it's like an Anthropologie brand or if it's just a solid brand on its own. And I think they sell a lot of just really nice, more like minimalist pieces. But I like this one because it is a really fun color. Again, a good one for like end of summer into fall, but it is just a real nice classic cut. And this one is a size 8, so great size to sell there. All right, this was not intentional, but we've got another orange dress that's perfect for the transitioning seasons. This is from a brand I love to sell. It's from Eloquii. So this is a really nice plus size brand that I think is like a little bit more sought after than Torrid. You can sell the pieces for a little bit more than Torrid. I do think the quality is a little bit higher than that brand as well. Like this is kind of just a t-shirt material dress, but it does feel really nice and thick. I love this though because it is a midi length and it does have this like waist tie detail that you can tie around your waist all different ways. And thankfully I found a really nice stock photo because dresses like this can be really hard to photograph. But this is a size 28. It's in really good shape, really stretchy and comfy. Definitely just feels like you're wearing a t-shirt, but very cute. Okay, this is one of the pieces that I do need to work on a little bit, but I just could not leave it behind. So this is one of the most comfortable sweaters I've ever felt. It's vintage Tommy Hilfiger. I think it's such a cute style. Just so unbelievably comfortable. I love the blue stripes. I believe this is a men's large, but it of course could be worn by a girl. I think that this would be really cute to wear oversized. But unfortunately, I don't know if you can tell, there are some stains like down at the bottom and then also a little bit on the stripes, but it kind of blends in. So I am going to work on cleaning this up as best I can before I list it. But I think this would be an item that, like that cider top, would do very well on Depop. My vintage is doing super well on Depop. Things that don't get a single like on Poshmark are getting tons and tons of likes on Depop and then selling pretty quickly. So even though I haven't been on there long, I'm really liking my experience so far. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for my Depop video. Another item that unfortunately is flawed and I don't think I can do anything about it is this dress from C by Chloe. So this is a really pretty, also kind of fall, like kind of yellows, neutrals, 100% silk dress from C by Chloe, which is a very expensive brand. And this is a size 4, but unfortunately, I don't know if you can see, but there is some damage to the silk, like by the armpit area. It's not super noticeable, but of course it is a pretty major flaw, so I did list this way lower than I would if this dress was in perfect condition. I'm still hoping to get about $25 to $30 for this, and this dress probably originally retailed for right around like $300 or so, I would say. So I was really debating on it in the store because of that, but hopefully someone will appreciate being able to get a really high quality piece for very little money, and maybe there is a way to kind of fix up that silk. Next up, we've got a polo from Ted Baker. It says it's a size 6. So I'm not sure exactly what that translates to, but just a good basic top. I might actually see if my husband can fit into this. Here we have a cute little v-neck sweater from Simply Southern, and I do need to do a little bit more research into this brand because I'm finding this brand all over my local Goodwill, and I feel like some pieces do pretty well on the secondhand market like this one, and other ones really don't at all. So I want to do some research, look around, and see what pieces I should be on the lookout for in the thrift store. This one is a small medium, and it's so cute. It says Beach Babe on the front, and I did look it up just because I thought it was really cute, and I was very pleasantly surprised to see that a lot of these sweaters are selling for like $40+. This is another one I need to work on a little bit because there is like a little bit of discoloration on the corner there. It's pretty hard to see, but I'm just gonna see if I can get it out before I do list it. Okay, just a few more pieces. We have an adorable little dress from Boden, one of my favorite brands to sell. This is a size 4. I love the colors. very beachy, very coastal grandma. Very happy that this is in really good shape. And a lot of times with Bowden dresses, unless they're like a maxi dress or just something very, very substantial, a lot of times I list them for $35 and I hope to get about $25 to $28. Two more pieces. This is a kimono from a brand called Clara Sun Woo, and this is a size large. I would call this a soft bolo brand. There's not really a lot of listings on Poshmark, but this is a really nice high quality brand. I have sold it once before, but I think this is a lot better than the piece I had before. I really love the look of this kimono. It's super stretchy and comfy. Size large, of course, is excellent, but I feel like this would be great for a teacher. Like, you could totally throw this on over a t-shirt and leggings and you would like be set as a kindergarten teacher or something like that. And then lastly, we have a really great piece. It is a plus size. It might be extra large or 2XL, but it is a great basic white button up from Lafleur. I don't believe I've ever sold this brand before. I don't think I've ever found it before, or not at least for a reasonable price. But this brand is really, really expensive, and I'm hoping to get like around $50 or so, I would say, for this white top. And of course, I love that it is a larger size. But all right, everybody, that is what I got from one Goodwill in about an hour and a half, and I really am happy with everything I got. But do let me know what your favorite piece is down below. I love all the dresses I got, especially that H&M one. H&M can kind of come and play sometimes. But if you like this video, please make sure to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe. It really does help my channel out a lot. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!